What about some backstory? Like, when did you start? When did you even start getting interested into videography? All this, like, tell us all the way back.
Yeah, so I mean, back in the day, you remember we would make like these little videos um, at home. We would have that little Canon point and shoot, and I remember we would just like make little videos around the house. If it was like a secret agent video or like a
Yeah.
basketball
How old
video.
were you then? Like 12?
I mean, yeah, I was probably
Probably
10,
less.
12. I definitely elementary school. And yeah, I would use, what was it, Windows Movie Maker, I think, was the program
Yeah, I
there
think
on
so.
Windows. And I was just trying to cut stuff together, making a video. I thought it was super cool. And then slowly that passion kind of grew and grew. I kind of learned more about editing. I tried every single editing software in the books, Premiere Pro, DaVinci, there was Final Cut, there was Sony Vegas, there was Lightworks, there was Movie Maker, like all of these, like I went through all of them, tested out all of them, trying to see which one I liked, and I finally came to Premiere Pro. That's the one I kind of studied the most. That's the one I grew the most in of my knowledge. And I remember parents bought me a camera for I think my 16th birthday or something like that. It was this nice camera, and that's when I started to truly like dedicate time to learn how to do it, how to film, how to like better my craft. And slowly I started to get paid for projects, like a wedding here, a little commercial shoot there, some social media content there, and I was slowly like I was like, dang, I'm actually making something from this, you know? Like this is a hobby and I'm making slowly money, you know? And then after SMBS, which was the Bible school in Jacksonville, Florida, they offered me a job there, and that's where I kind of learned like, whoa, like I can actually make consistent money from something that I really love to do, like from videography. And that kind of opened my eyes while I was there. I started working with some other people, started getting more wedding clients, and I slowly like just increased the amount I was making. I was like, man, what if I could do this full time? Like, what would that look like? How can I get there? You know, and slowly realized that like to get there, I need to work consistently with either a business or realtors or something. Like I need to make money consistently, and I need to know that there's gonna be something coming in every month. And for the beginning of it, most of it was just weddings, and then slowly I got like retainer clients and people that would like consistently like every month they need content and they would pay me, and I would go out there and film with them like a realtor or something like that, you know. And then when I moved here to Northport, like the biggest break I got was this podcast that I literally reached out to. It's called the Tampa Bay Developer Podcast. I literally saw like a post that they were started a podcast. I think it was episode 1. I saw a post that they started it, and I was like, whoa, like, huh, it doesn't look like they're really editing this or anything like that. So I reached out to them like, hey, do you guys need a video editor for your podcast? Like, I'd be interested in helping out. And they replied like instantly. They're like, yeah, let's do it. And ever since then, we haven't looked back. Like we're on episode 46 now.
46, yeah.
Episode 46, and I've been creating content with them, helping them grow. They've been over, I think, 2 million views now.
2 million views, 17,000 followers on Instagram as
17,000.
of when, like yesterday or something.
At the beginning of this year, so start of 2023, I think they had like 500, 700
Well, they
followers.
started in February.
Yeah.
They started in February of 2023.
Yeah.
So it's not even been a year, and they're already
Yeah,
growing like crazy.
17K on Instagram. And then on YouTube, I think they have over 700 subscribers now. And we've been slowly growing that one as well.
Yeah, well, when was the first wedding you did? Because I mean, I feel like that's the biggest break for you is when you started weddings.
Yeah, so my first wedding was, I think, our cousin Roman. I think that was the first wedding I ever did.
Like what, 17?
2017 probably, yeah. I charged, I think, $400 for that whole wedding. And it took me,
Not bad.
I think it took me like 8 months to edit that thing. It took so long. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was slowly trying to figure it out. But it was all a learning process. I really enjoyed it. I remember I was gonna hire a second shooter for that day, and I already talked with him and everything like that. And the wedding day comes, and wedding's already starting. I'm calling him. He's not pulling up. I'm like confused. Like I'm supposed to have a second shooter. I already talked with him. Everything. He's not coming for some reason. And apparently he overslept and he didn't show up. So I had to film the whole thing by myself.
Dang.
But yeah, you live and you learn.
Yep.